Hello YouTube. Unfortunately, I wasn't recording, so we're, Hardin's dead. Yeah, I have the shader on, because I got tired of pixelations. Also, it's just me because, see, I'm not necessarily a patient person, and if this was any other game, I would have actually waited for my friends to become available so I could have recorded with them. But I don't think it's worth it for this game just because I mentioned in one of the previous videos, I think it was the last one, that I find recording this game kind of be a bit of a chore. So I, just did that. Also, the music's quieter than normal. Let me fix that. That's because I was playing on my own time. I was playing Fire Emblem 4 on my own time. Which really just makes me realize, wow, I mean, as a product of this time, this game is not terrible, but just in terms of menuing and just how it looks, Fire Emblem 4 is such an improvement. Like, seriously, like, well, gameplay-wise, Fire Emblem 5 is what defined a lot of later Fire Emblem games. UI-wise, Fire Emblem 4 is the defining one. So, yeah. Whoa! Ethan's character. Sister! And there's Princess Nina, and Lena and Maria as well. It's great to see that everybody is safe. Marth, you finally came. I'm so happy. I will need your help to restore Archanea. You really worked hard, Marth. You are my pride. Lord Marth, with our combined strength, we have already vanquished Garneth. Please relax. The world is safe now, Your Highness. Please hurry back to Altea. Really, it's good to see everyone well, but you all don't look too good. Everybody's tired from battling Garneth, but it doesn't matter now, so please don't worry. Really? Nina, I'm sorry about Hardin. I couldn't save him. It's fine. He was devoured by his own ambitions, so it's not unexpected that he was lost. Well, Marth, you should hurry back to your homeland. Everybody's probably worried about you. With your remaining time, you must live well. As long as there are still people in this world, your name will never be forgotten. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So it doesn't like show what happened to all the characters afterwards, unfortunately, because this is old. If you couldn't guess, this is the bad ending. Now that I actually have a state with the bad ending, I'm gonna have to upload to YouTube because there's no videos of the bad ending of Fire Emblem 3. There's plenty of Fire Emblem 12, but not Fire Emblem 3. So I just wanted to start off this video with this. This is not the fin screen music if you get the good ending. The remake essentially tells you, yeah, try to do better next time, you loser. And then, like, the what happens next time, it even mentions that Marth dies to, Medius. Because Medius is able to fully regain his power there. Anyways. I don't like this map. This is one of my least favorite maps in the franchise. That being said, I'm gonna do a challenge run, and I am not gonna swear or raise my voice or anything. I'm gonna stay calm, collected, quiet, angry, but calm, collected, quiet, angry. I should have expected no less from Archanea. They have such a powerful army. We won't be able to get close so easily. I understand. Let's go Zygon. I'm worried about Midia. There is reinforcements if you get in this range or whatever. So my plan is just to kill the boss so I don't trigger the reinforcements. A part of me, I want to, like, have Tiki do... No, she's not good enough. I spent quite a while trying to decide what, like, practicing different things to make my strategy, and they just didn't all work. The part of me does actually wish that I, did actually use one or two less warps last chapter, so that I could actually warp skip the next chapter, because Marth with good luck and Mercius, it was either, I think he was the Mercius, Marth can actually one-round harden. There's this nice little mountain path in this version of the chapter. This is not here in the FE12, but this is also here in the book, FE3 book 1. They must have known that this chapter is bad in both this version and in book 1 and book 2. They must have known that this chapter just ain't very good. Eventually, the Cavaliers will start swarming you, and once they start swarming you, if you use good Tiki placement, you can start wiping out the Ballistas. Easily. This chapter can be a pain in the butt, depending on how you play it. I plan on hopefully playing it in a way that's not bad. Next chapter and the final chapter are like the only two remaining chapters that I don't, like, despise. So that's, like, super awesome. I'm pretty much done with chapters I like in this game. I mentioned in the last video, in the last video I wasn't very calm, and I'm gonna make sure I stay calm and collected in this video, and the next ones of the series, because I don't think it's as enjoyable when I'm being a little rage machine, which I'm not always. I was just angry at the time, and I was also angry last time I recorded Staria Saga as well, and it was noticeable. I'm not angry right now, so theoretically this should actually go pretty smoothly, and calmly, because I'm not angry. I mentioned last time, a lot of Fire Emblem games have a problem where their late game kind of is abysmal. Because early game is easiest to design for because you know exactly what tools the player's going to have, or at least close to what they're going to have. But later in the game, at the end of the game, you don't know who's going to be dead, who's going to be alive, who's what level ups they've gotten. It's a lot harder to plan for what the player has later in the game. Once you cross like around here is when everything starts moving, by the way. So that's why and this game really, I think, suffers from, like, the late game isn't very good. I think this is one of the weakest late games of any Fire Emblem game, frankly. Of Staria Saga, I'm not done with the game yet, but I had one chapter that was, like, really, like, hellish. Well, I had one chapter where the beginning was really hellish, and after the beginning it became kind of fun again. That's not how these chapters are just boring. Like, chapter 18, I guess I didn't really need to warp skip it since you can get all the enemies to, like, stop attacking you and all that jazz, but, like, I don't know, it's just not a fun chapter in my opinion. Even then, the chapter before that I actually like. I don't know. This game's just so slow and clunky that it's just not a ton of fun. Even with... I don't think this game has the worst map design in the franchise. I don't think it has the best either. But I'd say it's far from the worst. FE12 is a lot more fun just because it's a lot faster. And it's very snappy. It plays very well. No, that's not what I wanted to buy. I wanted to buy 2 of those. See, there's no reason of holding back. Like, buying stuff now. And I can even buy some stat boosters next chapter. Okay, I want to start the attack of the cavalry. That should be enough, because I want to fortify in this village. Because I think that'll be the easiest way to take them out, is if I fortify here. Because I tried doing it up there in my, like, all my attempts, and half my army died. And, like, obviously it, like, didn't matter in the end much, just because, like, it was a bad ending, and I just warp skipped literally the final chapter for the bad ending. But here it does matter, because we got a whole 4 more maps after the next chapter. Cool! I want to hold them here. I'm about to recruit Roshia. Roshia is not very good. In Fire Emblem 12, you can recruit all the wolf pack. You have to use Roshia, then with Roshia you can get Violin, who then can get Sedgar, who can then get Wolf. Or Wolf is sending her, maybe the other way around. I'm not positive. Prince Marth, I am Rashi of the Aurelian Knights. I have King Aurelius' permission to come here, and I'm awaiting your highness's orders. I'm truly sorry for the battle of the past. Please, I apologize to you. I will fight alongside your army. Watch over me. And I actually don't even think the other wolf pack are even in this. Yeah, because you had to fight them if you don't recruit them in this map in a remake. Not here. And I don't know. I actually almost kind of like having to fight them more. Because it's like, they're honorable to Arden. They are... Arden is their best boyo, pal, friendio. So it makes sense to me that they, like, respect him so much. But I don't know. I don't know. During the credits of this game, I kind of will talk about, like, my thoughts of overall of, like, the 3 remakes that are out as of the recording. This is... Hopefully by the time this is uploaded... There's going to be a 4th remake on the way, or hell, even released. But I'll give my thoughts on, like, the 3 that I've played, and I know exist. Do you have the Fortify already equipped, Lint? Yes, you do! I want to wipe out almost all of those frickers as soon as they get over here. My unit should theoretically be strengthy enough to do it, so it's just like, yeah, it should work. I will have the again staff. I don't know if I'm going to use it next chapter, but I will start carrying it on me. This game and Thracia are like the 2 games where you want a ton of staff users. Awesome! No, 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 no! Thank you for still allowing me to fortify. Fortify covers everything on the entire map. That went really well! Not gonna lie, that went about as well as I could have hoped. So much better than literally all my practice recordings. Not practice recordings, just practice tests. Because it actually, unlike those, it actually went well. That's not who I want him to attack. He's not very strengthy, boy. He's not very good or strong. But if you want to get all the priests at the end of the game, you kind of need him because he's the one that you use to recruit Nina. Because Nina's a playable character in the final chapter of the game. But she's a recruitable character! They gotta put it on the box. She may not do anything in the game, but she's recruitable. Well, if you don't recruit her, she gets eaten by Garneth. Not by Garneth, sorry. By Medius. And, yeah, that's not a joke. She get nom-nommed. Ay, ay, ay! Okay. Julian's actually pretty dang good in this game. Because, like, I don't know, he's just good. Wow, that's a lot of items. I get another fortify, I believe. I really hope I do, otherwise I'm using way too much. I get another fortify, right? Right? I don't know what I did. Oh, it's because I have... There. Yeah, I get another 1 drops next chapter. And then the final chapter, 2 people actually come, 2 of the healers, Elise and Nina, both actually come with 1. I will say this version of the chapter, if you play it just like I did, is a lot easier than the remake, especially if you want to recruit all the wolf pack. Sorry, it's Coyote's Men now. Thanks, heroes. Because the ballists are actually effective against her, unfortunately. So they do a lot of damage. Yeah, that's what I thought. A lot of them are swarms. But if I do that, then I heal her with a physics salve, she should easily be able to live. Especially if I do, I don't know the name of military tactics, I'm sorry. But, like, the tactic, like, where you, like, try to, like, you attack from, like, two sides, but not, like, two opposing sides, but two similar sides, and, like, kind of, like, I want to say it's a pincher, but I don't think it is. I don't know. I don't know military tactics, but I think that's what I'm trying to do, essentially, is a pincher. If not, I'm sorry for those who are actually knowledgeable on the subject. I'm sorry. Please forgive me incompetentio. Yeah, no, I know these final episodes of this series are gonna be a lot calmer than I'd hoped. Like, they're gonna be really calm because it's just me. But unfortunately, that's just how life goes. Yeah, this part of the chapter, like, do not try to have, like, Tiki, like, kill everything from the start, because the combination of the Ballistia and all the, cavalry slaughters her. See, now I'm actually in good shape. I'm debating if I want to physic her again. Yeah, I am. Oops. And then I'm just gonna have her go around to the bottom and kill the ones at the bottom. Because I want her to kill the swarmios. That should be fine. Then just heal her up again. And this is essentially the strategy that I've found is probably the best approach for this chapter. Now, obviously, you need to re-put her back into the Dragonstone, which unfortunately wastes that turn. But I think this is probably the best easy strategy that, like, takes zero brain. Like, you can smooth brain and still be able to do this. I mean, she's a little low. It's a little sketch, but I'm even going to use the Fortify just to make sure that she survives. Because I don't want to waste all my physics, because I don't know if I get another one. I'm too lazy to look that one up. But there, that's another Ballistia gone. And I get another Fortify, so it's not that big of a deal. And those are way more deadly to her than the, swarm guys. I mean, I don't want to waste another physic on her. I just don't trust her to be able to survive if I don't. She could probably handle herself now. And if he knows, I'm like making sure to like place in a way that she doesn't get like hit by that I don't trigger the reinforcements, because they're kind of brutal if I remember correctly from when I first played this game, and I didn't do a strat like this, so like the reinforcements are kind of sketch. And it is a pretty workable strategy. It works. That is probably the cleanest I've ever done this chapter. That was smooth as hell. The boss has no super range. He has 1-2. No, he doesn't even have a 1-2 range. So essentially, you just have to make sure Tiki kills, because you're going to be entering the reinforcement range on that turn. Just to make sure that Tiki can kill, you're going to want to have Fina just in case you need a dance. Because this strategy prevents the reinforcements from existing. Because the reinforcements come from all of these. I see no point in not using the Divine Stone. That should be good enough. See, and because she doesn't double. And then you just put more thread in. Boom. Pretty simple. We're 20 minutes in and we already got this chapter done. That's pretty cool. We're already ahead of schedule. Oh, Lord Mart, I've been waiting for you. Boa, you suffered a grave wound. What happened? It was truly frightening. I suppose the Archaic royal family is indeed under a curse. You should know about Hardin and Nina's marriage. 2 years ago, to restore Arcanea, a king was required, and only 2 people were suitable. King Arialis's younger brother, Hardin, and Altea's Prince Marth. You. Those are the choices, and we pleaded for Nina to make the final decision. Originally, she wanted to wait a while longer. We begged her to finally make up her mind immediately. In the end, she said that choosing Prince Marth as her husband would hurt Princess Sheeta. So she finally decided on Hardin. Wait a second. Wasn't that a little harsh on Nina? I understand Arcanea needed a king, but Nina, she already... You are referring to Grust's Lord Camus? But that would be unspeakable. Unthinkable, in fact. Princess Nina was the sole successor of the royal bloodline of Arcanea. I felt bad as well, but for this country we had no other choice. Although Lord Hardin was very happy. Compared to ascending Arcanea's throne, he seemed happier about the fact that Nina chose him for her husband. I understand Hardin's feelings. He could sacrifice his own life for Nina. But did he know about Camus? If he did, I don't believe he would be so happy. Of course we kept that a secret, and we also persuaded Nina to hide it as best as she could. But Lord Hardin was a very sensitive man. He quickly found out that Nina's heart had no place for him. He felt very painful. He soon locked himself in his room and didn't allow anybody to see him. Taking advantage of his broken heart, Garneth appeared. He took on the guise of a merchant to approach Hardin and showed him the Dark Sphere. The distraught Hardin was quickly consumed by the sphere. From that day on, he was completely changed. It was because I was the only focus on restoring this country that I committed such a horrendous mistake. Please forgive me, Prince Marth. I can't believe all that happened. Where's Nina now? When Hardin discovered that she had taken the emblem shield, he had her confined in her room. After that, she would still communicate in secret with me. However, Hardin found out and then he wounded me. He also handed Nina over to Garneth. Garneth? Garneth had always wanted to take Nina. He said that the resurrection of the Shadow Dragon required the blood of noble clerics. And so, he took Nina to use her as a live sacrifice. Lord Marth, I'm already done for. I will give my Thoron and Physic to you. I beg of you, please rescue Nina. Even Arcanea is destroyed, it no longer matters. I only wish for Nina to be safe. Awesome! That was fairly painless, to be honest. Yeah. Okay, cool. St. Arcanea is the largest country on the continent. Its golden capital, Pals, has bathed in 600 years of proud history. Under the attack of Altea's allied army, it fell in just one day. The citizens of Arcanea welcomed them as liberators and supported them in their follies. They also mentioned their hatred towards Hardin and his personal gods. Everybody now calls Hardin the Dark Emperor. This was in the hatred of Hardin, the murderer of countless people. If possible, fighting would be avoided, but has already reached this stage. Marth raises Henri's flag up high and orders his last command. Go, heroes of Altea! This is the final battle. Psych! Everybody, charge into Pale's castle. Chapter 20. Dark Emperor. Let me already add Midia to the death counter because there's no way I'm gonna be able to save her, and I really just, I don't know. I don't really care all that much. Which one is it? Medea. Oh, Medea. Chapter 20. Your Highness, we've entered the castle. Oh. I can't remember if it's the Mercius or the Master Sword that did the kill. I'll give all these out next chapter. Because I don't know who I'm giving that to. I almost want to give it to Marth. I'll have him grab the final 2 orbs after he's used the boats. I need you because of the again staff. I doubt I'll need her as well. Oh, sorry, she can't use the again staff. I will have her take that one, though. Anything so that I don't have to get all the chests, right? Right? What are all the chests? Because I know most of them are useless to me. There's a lady sword in the top, that's useless. 10,000 coins, I do want that. Yeah, almost all of them are useless. So that'll save me time and effort not having to open up that area. Again, in case I need it. Because if I can just end a little bit earlier, it's useful. Okay, let's do this thing! I love how you like can't see anything in the map, though. Until after this. They purposely wanted you to be like, what's there? Medea, even you betrayed me. Archaic paladins have lost their touch. You fool! Don't you see it? What you're doing isn't normal. Where did you take Nina to? Bring her back to us now! Nina, that woman betrayed me. I just wanted to destroy Grust. And she had to go and give the emblem to that boy! Those who betray me must die! Medea, you're no exception. If you want to take my life, go ahead. But Hardin, you know how much suffering you've caused because of your stupid jealousy? Just open up your eyes to see! Stupid jealousy? Ha ha! You can say what you like. This world is corrupt and full of annoying people. Is this kind of world even worth anything? It would be far better for it to be destroyed. Medea, you should watch here, as Prince Marth dies by hand! My hand, in fact. Because it's thick. Thick hand. Thickety thick hand. 10,000 gold is now mine! Are there reinforcements? I'm assuming the answer is actually... Yes! There are reinforcements. But I can not trigger them. I can trigger them late by not opening that door. What is that thing? What is it? Dark Bishop. Is he? I don't know. Does he have? I don't know. Is that ranged? I wish I could know. This music does not fit this chapter. Not gonna lie. They needed to create a new map theme for this chapter. Yeah, I mean, just looking at this isn't that bad of a chapter, really. He drops it. So I do want to still kill them. Because I want that fortify staff. Probably Tiki will do it. But there aren't reinforcements to the outside, so I can actually keep militia here. Which is what I want to do. Did I just see that 4 movement was just added? Oh my lord! That's 4 movement! Do you realize how much that is? Oh. I'm not gonna change anything up from how I did it, so I mean, it doesn't really matter. My beginning state works. So I do know what Fire Emblem game is next, and here's the thing. Here's a little secret duty. This is still January when I'm recording. It's still January for me. I'm not gonna record the next series until like March. That's a little secret. Once I beat this game of Astarias, I'm done recording for 2 months. Oh, man. See? Who needs to take breaks of not uploading when you just record so much so fast, and then you just get to take large breaks while you wait for everything to release? That is the real shit. Oh yeah, the life steal heals him every turn. I don't think it's full heal, but it heals him every turn. Oh, I have to trade it off of him? That was pretty bad! Okay. Not really what I intended to do. It'll work, though. Merrick, I think, is my strongest magic user. Or is it? Lind. 14... Oh, it's the Lind by a lot. Lind is a lot better. Well, you know what they always say. Just take some orbs. And yeet! Now, all of them are either in his inventory or storage, which means as soon as he kills Hardin, he will get the Binding Shield. Yeah! That's pretty dope! Yeah! The next chapter isn't that bad. This chapter's also not terrible. I don't think there's any other chests that I want, is there? Great thing is Tiki's not even flying because she's inside. And I'll just have her sweep up the upstairs area where all the rest of my units keep moving, pushing forward, you know. Into pals. Pals in comparison to other castle chapters later in the franchise. funny fun. I know it's not funny. I don't know why I pretend I'm funny. Okay, apparently bows are still effective against her, even inside when she can't fly. Oh, bitch. Okay. I did not realize that they were going to be like that. One of those tiers makes it so that you can't be hit by criticals. Criticals. Let me guess. Yep, I had a feeling. It was either I honestly, if I knew it was gonna be 4 move, I probably would have given her the boots, just because like, then she would be like to keep up with like the calves. Then again, there's only one more outside chapter, so mounts don't matter anymore. I'm to a point where mounts just don't matter. Because the next chapter is the last chapter that is outside. Yeah! That's the problem with the games that have dismounting is, it's just like, they always end there, so like, it's just like, kind of like, boring, like, wow, all that remains is mounted chapters. You know, you've been training up Finn with the lance? Well, he doesn't get to use lance. You should have been training up with a sword, you idiot. You should have been dismounting him longer so he could was good with a sword, you idiot. That's my problem with, especially dismounting a Thracia, is since you actually have to train up weapons to get higher weapon levels. Just like, I've been training so long and hard with the lance, and he's like level 20 Finn. He's perfect with the lance. What? I have to use sword? But I haven't been practicing with a sword in this entire game. He can only use iron swords. And this is the final chapter. Too bad! Eat crap! And that's why I like the weapon level system for games with dismounting, is I think dismounting in this game works a lot better. Because it's just like, oh. It's just like as simple as like, yeah. You can just like, oh, there's a dragon there. I don't know. It's just better. And now this is when I use the Fortify. I believe the Again Stab works on everybody, by the way, and not just one unit. On Fire Emblem 12, I think it only works on one unit, so the Again Stab is very strong in this game. Because everybody, except for the person that casted it, can move again. Yeah, 3 Siege Tomes. That's always delightful. I still don't want to open that door, by the way. So, I might have to, though, if I want to kill all of them, unfortunately. Master Sword is not 1-2 range? I thought it was. Does that fully heal him? Because if so, that's a lot more broken than it is in the remake. I'm assuming you have a lance of some kind. Yeah, you have a javelin. I don't know. I kind of feel like I want to use the Again Staff here, but at the same time, it's just like, nah. Do 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 do. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do to kill the initial guys, and I'll just have to unlock the door and kill the final one. And that'll even trigger the reinforcements earlier. So now I think about it is what I want. Please don't kill him. That begs the question, what do I want to do? I think the answer is I kind of think I want him alive. What? When did I do that save state? I was about to say, what? I didn't realize that the guy didn't start over by where Martha is now, so it's like, what? No, that makes sense. Oh, I plan to fully 100% cheese the final chapter by making sure I can have multiple people that can use the again stab. So that I can maybe use the again stab all 3 times if I don't use it before then. Because that's just OP, guys. And here, I mean, my favorite thing about the Cog of Fire Emblem games is that you can just shred them. You can just shred games like FE4, FE3, and FE5 to pieces with the tools it gives you. Between the holy weapons in FE4, all the stabs in FE5, and then stuff like the again stab in this game. If only there was another warp staff in this game. If there was another warp staff in this game would be. I'd break its back. I don't want to invoke his range. Javelin. Yep, that adds 20 avoid. Because I want to kill that guy, so then I could just send into mages like I previously did. And yeet. Which you are the one that probably feel. Oh, the geosphere is not in the convoy. I might want to fix that, actually. So, Looks like this is the final chapter of this video, by the way, YouTube, because I currently plan to have 2 more of the main series, and then, you know. Dang, still hit! Is the Master Sword not equipped? Crap. Crapola. Oh my, that is brokenly overpowered. I think it already heals 5 in the remake. This game is a lot more overpowered than the remake. The remake, they definitely toned crap like that down by like a crap ton. It's not as easy to break the remake as it is to break this. I say that when Chris is brokenly OP, so actually, ignore what I say. I'm kind of wrong. The remake's harder to break, I think, but it's still pretty easy to break, actually, now that I use my brain. It's pretty easy to break. Yikes! YOLO! Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay. What?! He has meteor? I thought that was the fortify one. Okay. I don't approve, but I accept it. Da 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 da. You do need Julian, by the way, to recruit Lena in the final chapter, which is one of the reasons why I'm keeping him alive. You need Merrick for Elise, which is why I'm keeping her alive. You need Minerva for Maria. At least 2 out of the 3 units that are needed are good. I mean, 2 out of the 4. And Sirius isn't bad. He's just better in the remake by a unbelievably high amount. Was this one? Yeah. Okay, so not move Julian in yet. Until at least some of them have been defeated. I will say that's my biggest complaint so far. Back to like breaking it. My biggest complaint with the Kage games after he left Intelligent Systems is they aren't really that breakable. Hey! Which I kind of find a little boring, you know? Kind of like, whoa. Please, I swear, thank you. Just like, oh wow. There's like, I have yet to get a Warp Staff of Astaria Saga, and I'm practically done with the game. And it definitely takes some of its worst design cues from games like this. But it's still a really fun game, and supposedly its sequel is gonna be way better for at least those who have played it. Oof! Oh, really? Really? Are you for freaking real? Okay. New strategy. Kill the guy up first with just... That's not what I wanted to do. That's just the complete opposite of what I wanted to do. I didn't mean to end turn. Yeah, this chapter isn't my favorite. It's not the worst in this game. It's just siege tomes. When I eventually do a Fire Emblem ROM hack, I may have 0 siege tomes just because I just can't get behind them as an idea. I just can't get behind like the fact of like, yeah, let's have long range magic that you can't counter, and it's magic too. So like it uses resistance, and especially in games like this where nobody has resistance, it's just like, what a great design idea. Look at me. I'm Shoto Kaga. Let me do some siege tomes in a game where nobody has any resistance! Are you for freaking real? Really? Ah! See, this is why I don't really like this game anymore. It's just its gameplay is... Some of its design choices are like purposely there like to piss you off. And why can't Tiki, a little dragon, kill that? Especially when it's a level 20 Tiki. You know, I'm gonna change it, and I'm gonna just do that. Because I don't know why I haven't already, because I'm doing literally the exact same Marth every single time. And I didn't turn her into a dragon, but it doesn't really matter this time. Do 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 do. Well, clearly Tiki's the best. Siege Tomes, man. Though, like, Siege Tomes, they are like, in my opinion, Siege Tomes are probably like the least fair game mechanic in any Fire Emblem game. It's like Ballista, at least 90% of your units actually are gonna have defense. But our Siege Tomes? Most of your units aren't gonna have resistance. So it's just like, you want a fair game mechanic? Yeah, most of your units are gonna get absolutely obliterated by this. Tiki, on the other hand, is kind of okay, because she has more resistance than, like, Merrick and Lind. Not as much, I mean, more than her still, but she is more than anyone else. But seriously, nobody has any resistance. Why? Why? Why archaic technology? Why can you be? Why are you able to do that? Kill the flippin' meteor guy. Now meteor guy. And I don't care about the rest of them. But clearly Tiki's like the one unit actually capable of doing crap. Let's heal her just so she doesn't die. I forgot, she doesn't have one. I'm gonna break his physics staff at this rate. Fridge! Yeah, I do not think this game has good game design. Just because the amount of, like, Siege Tomes on its own is just, like, really, really, really. And the fact that not even my magic users can really survive the one round of Siege Tomes is also just, like, ridiculous of, like, really? That is how you game design nowadays? Hashtag 90s game design. As long as I get cheese the final boss like I want to, that's all I care about. Cheesing the living heck out of it with the again stab. I'm so tired of doing literally the same thing every time. Oh my lordness. At least the upper section was pretty easy to take out. What? Really? Are you for real? Good lord. I gotta stop using the Divine Stone because it's gonna run out soon. Maybe the Mage Stone will actually give her more resistance, actually. Probably not. But maybe. Ow! There. Got it. Remember, this is also how long it's taking me to do movement stuff with the emulator speed up at like, what, 200%? 417%. I'm at 217% speed. Good lord! Do people Iron Man the same? Because if they do, I feel so sorry for you. If you actually... Yep, there we go. If you somehow are able to, like, Iron Man this game without wanting to jump off a cliff, I applaud you. I don't know how you could ever want to do that. Honestly, one of my first attempts at playing this game a second time was an Iron Man. I lost in the first chapter multiple times. I was like, you know what? Because I'm really bad at, like, reading, like, the battle predictions in this game, just because the way it does it, like, oh, look, there's your stuff, there's the enemy stuff. Hate how they're on separate things. I will never not hate how they're on separate things, for the record. I think it's bad design. And again, FE4 fixes that. FE4 is where a lot of the modern UI comes from, in my opinion. And that alone makes me so happy. Is I think one thing that Fire Emblem struggles with a lot is intuitive design. And for a 1996 game, what the hell? This is bullcrap. That is bullcrap. For the record. Now all of a sudden that's no longer working. This is just not, I don't know. This game occasionally leaves a lot to be desired game design. And there was a point in time where I actually thought Book 1 of this game was a superior Fire Emblem 1 experience over Fire Emblem 11. Yeah, I was a very stupid person a couple of years ago. Okay. I'm just tired of doing the exact same every time. And literally one space messed me up that much. Oh my goodness. Yeah, now Tiki's not going to get absolutely obliterated though by the siege chums when I have her kill the lower guys. I'm going to have her do the lower first, then I'll have her go upper where everybody else finishes off the lower. Finally, yay! You don't have a... You have a fortified staff that's barely been touched. And a physics staff that's barely been touched. Let's use you. I already have her up here, so I'm just going to do the upper part. Look at this super funny time gameplay. Nice, she even survived the sniper, which are clearly the scariest class to fight Lind with. I mean, Kiki with. Nice. See, I might as well now just go through that doorway. When I go to kill, Harden. Because then I don't have to deal with the reinforcements very much, because I can just choke hold one point with a healer. No, it's just a healer, but like, I can just put a healer behind, Tiki. I can have Tiki chokehold it while everybody else finishes off the game. Map. Thing. So who is hit? Julian. Okay, reinforcements are now this turn. Oh, that's right! One of the spheres doesn't make weapon durability go down. That's right. But I can even ignore that Earth Dragon. Earth Dragons are the strongest dragon, so he's a little bit of a scary man. Yeah, but I have... Mage Dragon. Tiki, I couldn't remember which one it was. Just chokehold that point off. And occasionally have to get healed, but that's it. I'm not seeing very many reinforcements. I mean, like, I might as well open them? Question mark? I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna see very much reinforcements. I might as well, like, use her or something to kill all the enemies down there. See, now Tiki's showing her use. If you're smart with Tiki, she is the most overpowered unit. Because if you're smart with where you place her, how you use her, what dragons you have her as, she can do practically anything. This is Tiki's best game for Tiki. Like, you just saw that. She just tanked everything. That's what Dolim does. Are you for... Oh, I have physics stabs. I was about to say, are you for real? Do I have to use the again stab just to prevent Tiki from dying? No. I don't. I just have to use physics stabs. Now the real problem is she gonna survive? Another turn. Because if not, I'm gonna be very, very sad. Because that's clearly what that magic does. It brings you down to 1 HP. Kaga loves his 1 HP weapons, and I've ranted in it. I think every single game, except that I've played that has it, except Fire Emblem 4, about how bad of game design that is. To have something that's just like, oh, you got hit? Well, if you get hit one more time, it's an instant death. That's never has, and never will be good game design. Okay. Reinforcements don't want to exist, I guess. So I need to be ready to do things efficiently. Yes. Yes. I want to use it. It's a critical. Oh. That's a 50% critical. And I mean, that's 90 damage. Attacks twice. That may be it. That may be enough. Love this attack theme. Rebels, did you come here to get yourselves killed? I'll show you to fear my Gradivus! Which nobody can use at the end because I don't have a good enough armor. Nice! Marth, Your Highness, I have finally awakened from my deep dream. Your Highness, I am deeply sorry. I fought with my inner demon. However, I was too weak. I resisted with all my might, but I still lost. I hoped for Your Highness' hand to end my life. That way, I could be saved. Your Highness, Nina, please take care of Nina. I hope you can tell her in the end, I still loved her. I hope she can forgive me. To start the next video, we'll have to do the loading screen again, because now it'll show, because it actually changes based on how many gemstones you have at the beginning, and now they'll show all 5. It's pretty cool. Every single turn where you have that, Earth Dragons get besplattered. But anyways, I see no point of like testing that out. And I can just end. So now you know what happens if you get the bad ending here. That's the end of the game. Now you're gonna see what actually happens. Now we've seen that. Aha! Yeah! You're carrying the binding shield! My illusion has been shattered! Come, Dark Priests! It has come to this. We must resurrect the Shadow Dragon immediately! That's what happens! What are they planning? They said something about resurrecting the Shadow Dragon. So my sister was indeed taken by Garneth. Huh? Goto? Please call him here. I know this is Josh's character, but I'm still gonna read it because he isn't as text heavy as Jigen. But you've done well. You have all 5 spears in your possession. Because of your efforts, the locked binding shield has finally been restored. Yes, the 5 spears have attached onto the royal shield. So this is the binding shield. Goto, what should I do next? After seeing Garneth's expression, it seems he really has taken my sister and the others. I can't just leave him. I understand your feelings, but you must first restore the seal on the Earth Dragons. Those beasts will soon awaken from their slumber. When they appear from the ground, they will burn everything and create hell on Earth. Go, Marth. Send the awakened Earth Dragons back into the darkness of the seal. Awesome. I actually am going to end here. I'm not going to do item prep off screen. I'll just speed it up in the editing next chapter. Yeah. If I was doing the bad ending, this would be it. But I'm not. I have 4 more chapters. Well, technically, they're not actually chapter 21, 22, 23 endgame. It's final 1, final 2 part 1, final 2 part 3. I mean 2. The final part 2 onwards is actually, you have to do it all in one save. If you're playing old-fashioned, which I am not, because it's stupid game design. Anyways, YouTube, I hope you enjoyed. See ya next time!